You know, when the sky begins to look like that, severe weather is on its way. And there's absolutely no better time to be a storm chaser. Now, being a storm chaser can be pretty difficult unless you know what you're doing, which is why today I'm here to teach you how to catch yourself a tornado. Now, first and foremost, you're gonna need a few things. One part is probably the most essential, your car. You're gonna be spending about 90% of your time storm chasing driving. So you wanna make sure you get a car that's both reliable and safe. For me, I chose this minivan because I figured if no one's gonna steal it in real life, why would a tornado? In addition to your car, you're also gonna need a couple of other things. First of all, you're gonna need some form of internet-enabled device. You might think this is so you can see the radar, but actually it's so you can look up pictures of tornadoes. Because if you can visualize your goal, you can achieve it. So as you can see, we have all these different kinds of tornadoes coming along. Look at them. I love these things. In addition, it also helps to have a weather radio, except I disagree with that. I think a normal radio like this one is perfectly fine, because what's storm chasing without some tunes? Now that you have all the necessary materials to go storm chasing, it's probably a good idea to talk about some of the adverse weather conditions you'll be dealing with. Things such as heavy rain and high winds. And worst of all, flying, exploding Revlon hair curlers. Now that you finally found your storm, the next step is to make sure you find a nice place to wait it out. You want to make sure you get a nice vantage point, one where you can see a couple of miles away, like this. One where you can see miles and miles away. Because contrary to what some people might think, you don't actually want to be in the tornado. You want to be able to see it and admire it from a distance. That way you don't die. So here at this park, we're gonna go ahead and wait as long as we possibly... Oh my God, Ben, look at this. It's a tornado. We finally have one. Okay. So at this point, what you wanna do is you wanna categorize the tornado. You can do this by either measuring the wind speed or just asking it. Hey, are you an F5 tornado?
Yeah.
See, okay, as you can tell, it's an F5 tornado, which means it has wind speeds of nearly 300 miles per hour. But here's the thing, look at those kids over there. Do not be those kids. They are within a couple hundred feet of this tornado. Make sure you're careful as possible. Now, all jokes aside, storm chasing is actually a very dangerous thing to do. It can be super exhilarating, but you have to make sure when you do it, you use caution. Make sure you use common sense when you're driving around, and if at any time you don't feel safe, turn around or just stop. It's not worth your life just to see a tornado. Thanks.